Hey folks, Dave the Not So Evil Viking 13 here, and welcome back to the Confederate Republic. This is my alternate history Let's Play as the Confederate States of America in the Brothers vs. Brothers mod for Empire Total War. It's currently October of 1863, according to the typo here in the corner. And let's look at where our forces are. That's right. We had recaptured Richmond last turn, but the Union also recaptured Washington, D.C., and I think Stonewall Jackson, yeah, he actually died during the defense of occupied D.C. We've got a couple of armies still running around down here in southwest Virginia. They're going to be next on our target list, but I also want to watch out for this battered army coming out of D.C. into northern Virginia.
Yes, sir. Forward!
I'm going to actually combine these two armies for better security. Of my 9,000 income for this turn, I'm going to spend, what was that? Quite a chunk. Yeah, 4,000 on repairing the ordnance board. Then I can hopefully recruit cannons again. Ooh, I do have some unique units that I can recruit again. Let's do some... Where'd they go? Not the Irish Brigade, but the Orphan Brigade. I'll build 2 of those. And let's see, does Lee's army need replenishment? Nope, they're actually good to go, but I kind of don't want to leave Richmond right after we captured it.
Make ready.
I'll spend 1169 on General Stewart's army down here in North Carolina.
Sir.
Get them replenishing.
Forward! March!
168 to repair that coaching inn. 360 to repair that farm. And we're already low on funds now for this turn.
Yes, sir.
General Stewart.
Sound the call to battle.
March in, and let's begin the sweep and the cleanup down here in Virginia. General Longstreet. Keep on heading towards central New York.
Ready.
Ooh. West New York actually has a large army there.
Ready.
We're going to have to change direction here.
Sir.
And this other army that I had coming in from the Great Lakes area is more damaged, more injured than I expected.
Make ready for battle.
Let's go ahead and do an auto-resolve, though.
Victory is ours.
We lost 371 just taking out 3 Yankee regiments, so that means that they're going to have to sit there for a turn, 2 turns actually, and replenish. What else is going on down here? I've got to play this carefully just because the Union has been coming out of the woodworks with these massive armies like the ones that just swarmed down onto occupied DC. So like I said, I'm going to keep Lee in Richmond for now. Let's go ahead and check out our history for October of 1863, the real life history. The Siege of Knoxville. General Grant is brought in to save the Union at Chattanooga, Tennessee, and he steadily builds up an offensive strength. And then from November 23rd until November 25th, he bursts right through the Confederate lines in a series of brilliantly executed attacks, which pushes the Confederate forces away from Chattanooga. This allows Grant's forces to push southeastward into Georgia and begin their Atlanta campaign. I'll save that last chunk of cash for next turn, all 370 of it. Let's end this turn and see what happens next. Okay. Looks like General Lee can intercept this army approaching Richmond. That'll force their reinforcements to have to march onto the battlefield mid-fight, so we're going to intercept and go ahead and stop this army where they are, especially seeing we also have reinforcements here. Looks like a stormy day here outside of Richmond, probably north of the city. That's almost apocalyptic looking. Okay. We've got one 12-pounder Napoleon cannon. I think I'm going to put him back here in the back. Where's a good rise to kind of sit on? Maybe right here on the side of the hill. And for the howitzers, I'm going to put them right up here. And I'm going to put some of my best troops, the Stonewall Brigades, right up front at the gap. Then the Irish Brigade. Although, I really should leave a gap here for the Napoleon cannons. Let's just do that. Some more experienced line infantry just to seal that line up there. Got my sharpshooters here. Let's actually put them right in the center of this right-hand section. I might actually push you guys over the hill. Now, General Lee, I want you back here on the hill. Irish Brigade, you guys come left just as extra security. I want something near the howitzers. Especially seeing that they can deploy pretty far to the left there, so I'll just leave it at one unit for now. Okay, Vignette Cavalry. Give you guys a formation here. Who else do we have? 2 regiments of dragoons. I'm going to put one on the right and then one on the left, because I'm not sure if there's actually a hole in that log fence right there. Alright guys, let's see how this ambush goes. Where are they? They're marching in right there. Let's hit those cannons. And that light horse artillery. There we go. First shots raining down. I actually want the entirety of this right flank up here on top of the hill. Vignette Cavalry, begin the march around. Dragoons, follow. Let's see, how can you guys get around to the left there? Let's just give it a shot. Incoming. Come on, take some of those cannons out. Napoleon cannons and 1 howitzer focus on the approaching Union cavalry. Form lines for battle on the right. There we go. Our guys behind the log wall are actually getting some shots off here. Okay, howitzers, focus your fire on the battle up here. Whoa, 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 we have Union troops behind our lines, reinforcing from a direction that I did not expect. Dragoons, turn and face, turn and face. We got cannons behind us. Well, this is not good. What are they doing? How do they get back here? Let's get General Lee out of here. Dragoons and most of the cavalry, go ahead and fall back. We've got a problem here. Very serious problem. Prepare canister shots. Come on, guys, get back there. Hit that light horse artillery. I want 2 units of infantry turning here to protect the howitzers. Cavalry, get back here. Okay, their general is dead there. Good yet, cavalry. Go for those engineers. We've got to wrap this right flank in really quickly here. This is now a reactive fight. Okay, 1 howitzer, keep focusing front. There we go. We're mopping up the cannons here in the back. Irish Brigade taking a lot of losses, though. Get up here, boys. How about canister shot for this front Union infantry? Let's go for it. Let's keep an eye on General Lee, too. Let's bring these lines in just a bit. There goes their Parrott rifle. Good yet, cavalry and dragoons. Hit that unit of German Rangers there. Howitzers, turn your fire back to the front here. Thankfully, my cavalry was able to return to the back left here very quickly, and I think that's going to save us. Irish Brigade, focus your fire forward once again. Canister shot, get ready to fire to the left here. Actually, Irish Brigade, get right here. They're trying to get around behind the wall. You boys reinforce the line right here. Reform it, reform it. Canister shot. Open up on the center there. Greg's Brigade. Hit these engineers from the side. What a mess. We got more coming in here. They're injured, thankfully. Alright, howitzer, turn back around. Fire on these guys. Cavalry, go ahead and fall back. 2 units, come on back this way. What a mess. Let's actually get that closer howitzer to turn around to fire. There we go. Shots out. And we're getting some hits. Confederate cavalry is definitely injured here. Greg's Brigade, turn and hit those engineers again. What a mess. Okay, cavalry, let's get ready to make our push. You guys turn back around up here at the wall. We just lost a unit here, so let's get the cavalry going back in. Yep, fire on this unit right here in the back. Swarm them. Napoleon cannon, return to your round shot. Light horse artillery, I'm getting really tired of you. Infantry, charge it. They've got shrapnel shot going out. Not good. Infantry, push the center. Sharpshooters, join them here in the center. Reform lines, boys. Reform lines. Come on, cavalry. Swarm, swarm, swarm. I'm going to leave one unit of infantry up here because they might have more reinforcements. Irish Brigade. Get up here with these guys. And this line turn just a bit here. Oh, cavalry. What are you guys doing? It's a light horse artillery, it looks like. Flank that light horse artillery. Whoa, what is that shrapnel shot? Is that a parrot rifle? No? That's actually just light horse artillery. What on earth? Okay, howitzers. I want all you guys firing to the front here. Either at the cannons or these massed groups of Union infantry. Who do we have for reinforcements yet? Anyone? I don't think anyone's actually reinforced yet. Alright, you boys spread out. Getting real tired of that artillery just peppering you. We've lost another unit of cavalry, but our dragoons are still here. Alright, let's push out, guys. There we go. Hit that artillery. Let's take this hill, too. Sharpshooters, push up to the center of the lines here. You guys join them. Let's actually secure the battlefield here. The light horse is finally hurting there on the left. They've been down in that hollow, just causing damage. And look, now I get reinforcements finally. Well, they had some good pushes there, but all of their artillery is now unlimbered and without cannons. They're not long for this world. They're still trying to man those cannons. Okay, excellent. We've broken through here. Now I can charge and actually cause some damage. So all artillery, at this point, hold your fire. Okay, guys. I'm going to actually mop up here for just a minute. Now that my cavalry is broken through. All artillery, hold your fire. Hold, hold, hold. Want to make sure that despite these losses that Richmond stays secure. Don't want this army trying to come back. Oh wow, it's a massacre in the streets here. Well, I should have been paying better attention to their reinforcement points, but all in all, guys, that went pretty well. The Union actually deployed 3,300 troops, which is more than I expected, against our 4,700, and we had 1,433 losses. But remaining, we've got 3,200 compared to their 703. Top kills, Stonewall Brigade, living up to their name with 419 kills, and then Cavalry at 227. And the Stonewall Brigade again at 173. That should keep Richmond secure. And there we go. It is once again our turn. That brings us to November of 1863, which is when the Gettysburg Address took place in the actual Civil War. Okay guys, 11,000 gold this turn, which is good because Lee's army now needs 8,600 of it to replenish. And Stuart's army, well, they need 0, actually? Okay. Well, if nothing else, we actually destroyed one of those armies from North Carolina in that fight. 196 to repair that farm. And for our army up here, we're going to need 3,700, which we actually don't have. So I'll replenish what I can this turn.
Make ready.
I don't like all these armies out here.
Make ready.
General Longstreet is kind of getting surrounded here.
Waiting further orders. Forward.
Hopefully, if he gets attacked,
Soldiers.
those two armies can help each other.
Sir.
Let's see. General Mosby.
At the ready.
I think it might be time for you to take out this last Union army in Virginia.
Yes. Make ready for battle. Sir.
Okay, they did not go for the attack. So General Stuart will lead the charge.
Ready.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight this one out, guys. This is going to be our chance to push them out of the Carolinas completely. Ooh, I like this town hall here. Out in the middle of nowhere. I'll put some volunteer infantry inside of there. We've got Confederate light horse artillery, and I actually want them on top of this hill. So I'm not going to deploy them just yet. Get all of my infantry up here with them. And we're going to take this hill on the left, I think, pretty quickly. Ooh, Confederate engineers. Let's actually have you guys put some mines down. It looks like my force is mostly infantry, so let's actually do 4 units here on the right. Just have them march up the side there. General Stuart back here at his command post. And I want this center hill as well. We're going to have to march forward, but we definitely have the high ground here. Look at that. Okay, everyone just charge up into your positions because they already have cannons deployed. Ooh, with fortifications too. General Stewart, fall back just a bit. Everyone charge, everyone charge. Cannons on limber. And let's fire down at their cannons from the side here. Actually, left-hand regiments, I want you guys taking this hill behind them. That building is getting decimated. Okay, abandon that. Good grief. And you guys, let's just go ahead and flank around their right side too. Their left, my right, I guess. General Mosby, we don't need you here as well. Let's withdraw you. General Stewart has command of this fight. It's going to be hard to hit those artillery positions, though. Let's hit their Buford's cavalry. All units move in. Line up, line up. Here comes their infantry. Full strength, it looks like. Have you guys come out of that tree line and into position quickly. Two units move left here. 2 units. I want you lined up in front of these cannons, actually. Let's get danger close here. Right flank. Time to fill things in. Let's actually use this wall, too. Wow, this is a close fight. I wish that I could use shrapnel shot as well, but apparently I can't. Alright, cannons, that's enough of that. Engineers over the walls. Oh, they were mines. There were definitely mines right there. And the engineers are falling back. If it weren't for these fortified cannons, we really could have made good use of that high ground, but unfortunately, they had way too many cannons for that. Everyone turn and face the cavalry right there. Hey, we have a howitzer coming in finally. Probably too late to join the fight. Let's just go ahead and flank them on all sides here. There goes their cavalry, but also there goes one of my militias. I want you guys around the back here. Let's be aggressive. Artillery, what are you shooting at here? Nothing, basically. Fire on their militia. No, on their regular infantry. Let's do that. Alright, guys. You have the hill. Fire. Come on. Oh, there's one guy left. Come on. Get into formation. And there goes their general. Execution style right there. Push up, boys. Push up. Over the wall. I'm going to actually use their walls as cover here. Alright, cannons, refocus your fire on their injured infantry now. General Stewart, charge in and fight their parrot rifle crew there. Yep, they are surrounded on all sides here. Howitzers fire down on whatever's left down there. We're gonna play this one out and run them down for as long as possible, guys. I want this army gone from the Carolinas for good. Bayonet charge. Oh, he got shot while being stabbed. Brutality. But a definite victory for us here in, I guess this is no longer the Carolinas technically, but southwestern Virginia. We deployed 7,300 men to their 1,300, but they fought well, killing 981 of our men. Their army is basically decimated though. Not a whole lot of kills for any one unit. It was a pretty spread out fight.
Forward!
That army is almost gone though. Well, we are out of gold for this turn. Let's end it here and see where things go. Well, we could try to intercept this army up here. That would mean that they actually have to reinforce with most of their forces, and only their militia and cavalry would be on the field first. On second thought, guys, that's still a lot of cavalry to fight. And my initial army has just a couple units. And most of my forces would also have to reinforce, so I'm not going to intercept for now. November of 1863, the Battle of Missionary Ridge. 3 Union armies attacked by the Army of Tennessee atop Missionary Ridge, east of downtown Chattanooga. Patrick Claiborne stopped William Sherman from the north, although outnumbered 10-1. Joe Hooker was seriously delayed by burnt bridges and failed to hit the southern end of Briggs' line near Rossville, Georgia. Thomas's Army of the Cumberland struck at the center, breaking Bragg's line and forcing a retreat. Sheridan, ordered to pursue, was stopped dead in his tracks by William Hardee's rearguard action. But where does that bring us, guys? 10,000 gold this turn. We can now build a presidential palace. But I think we actually need that money for our armies and for repairs. Yep, 3,000 for you guys.
Ready for order.
And up north,
Humble servant.
another 1,600.
Ready. By the left. March.
And at long last, General Longstreet has returned to other Confederate forces. He's been out there behind enemy lines, burning down cities for like a year, I think.
Ready
Oh,
for
here we go.
orders, sir.
We have some new infantry that we can swap out
Ready.
with some of these volunteers in General Stewart's army. Let's send you guys back.
By the left.
Sir.
March. Any
There we
further
go.
orders?
Now we have our Orphan Brigade. Now, General Mosby,
Men.
head west.
Forward.
Let's chase the last of these armies out. I think I'll upgrade some farms here. Now let's do the Ironmaster's Works first. And then you guys can get the Great Estate farm upgrade. Can we actually lower our taxes again? That's going to really hurt the bottom line, but for one turn, we're going to lower taxes. General Lee is still replenishing.
Ready for order.
How about you guys? You guys are okay?
Yes. Can't do that, General.
This army is kind of striking out from DC. We may wrap around again and take them out. Just gotta get rid of the last of these guys in Virginia and push the Union out of the Carolinas and Virginia completely. Got to seal our lines back up. Okay,
Sir.
let you guys replenish.
Humble servant.
We'll leave these 2 units alone for now. Let's end this turn here. Here in December of 1863, the U.S. Congress passed the Second Confiscation Act. Actually, it says here that that was July of 1862. So that's kind of out of order.
Ready for order.
Yep, 3,200 for our income. We're going to want to increase that again. It's not really affecting the happiness that much anyway.
At the ready. Crush them aside.
Let's crush the remnants of this army.
We are
Proud and
mighty
victorious.
and unbowed.
There we go. 171 for the replenishment there. 91 for the
Yes.
reinforcing army.
Can't do it, sir.
General Mosby, keep going northwest.
True. More orders. Forward.
General Stewart,
Sir.
join him. How did you guys get involved in that fight?
Make ready. Further orders and awaiting orders.
General Lee is going to begin his push towards DC. And I'm going to have this army reinforce it from the west. I want to keep this gap right here between these armies very narrow so that this army can't get through to Richmond. The population is very happy because of the foreign armies on our soil. And yes, we can now build cannons again. I want a Parrott rifle and a 3-inch ordnance rifle. Actually, I could really do to upgrade the roads and railways here too.
Yes. Sir, make ready your order.
Let's take this army out right here.
Prepare for battle.
Auto-resolve that.
Raise the flag.
Replenish you guys.
Sir.
And now we can start heading up the road here towards Niagara, West New York. That's going to be our next target, guys, up here at the Great Lakes.
Ready and awaiting orders.
They've combined their armies, but at least we won't have to worry about getting flanked once the actual fight starts. I'm not giving away territory to the Dutch. They can stop asking now. There we go. New farms down here in the Carolinas. I'm going to go ahead and build that presidential palace. And we have those new cannons here in Richmond.
At the ready.
Let's put one of them with Lee's army, perhaps. Maybe replace the Napoleon cannon, which is kind of outdated,
Forward.
with the Parrott rifle. Cast iron made the gun very accurate, but it was brittle and suffered from fractures. To avoid that, a large iron band was attached to the breech. Neat.
Awaiting further
And
orders.
then the 3-inch rifle will go to this second army here.
Ready and awaiting orders.
I don't think I have any more generals that I can recruit at all. And we're actually down one now that Stonewall Jackson has gone down in battle. But look at that. Everyone fell back from Virginia.
Make ready.
So, General Stewart, march up here.
Immediately. Ready for order.
General Mosby to the west.
Forward. For crown and
It looks
country.
like we're going to have a nasty, nasty fight here in the DC area once again.
At the ready. Yes, sir. Forward. Ready for order.
And can we now march on Niagara?
Sound the call to battle.
Ooh, they have a second army here. We're going to break the siege and actually pull back.
Forward. For crown and country.
Huh. Okay, guys. So we're going to be out of time for this episode, but gotta do a bit of thinking because the Union is fortifying their lines here. We've done some damage, you know, far back into New York, sure, but this is a very strong defense. I've got to bait some of these armies out from these lines of defensive battles here and pick them off a bit. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to just go toe to toe with these Union armies. They're a little bit more accurate, a little bit better trained than we are, and they have more men than we do. We just can't go toe to toe. So next time, we're going to work on picking off a few of these armies. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.